Good morning. Welcome to Grammy Nene. If you watched my previous video, I was showing you how to make semi-homemade chocolate chip pancakes. Well, I thought I would jump back on here and make another little video to show you how to make the perfect over easy eggs if you're making for a large crowd. So I'm going to show you right here in this griddle that I've already got heated, that I've been making pancakes in this morning. I'm going to kind of just wipe it out because nothing stuck to it, because it's an awesome seasoned griddle. When you have awesome seasoned cast iron, you can do wonderful things in them. So, hope you guys are having a blessed morning. It's a wonderful morning here. We're getting ready to have breakfast, and I like to make these little videos for you. And sometimes, like I said in the previous video, they're going to be simple. But there's somebody that's having problems maybe flipping eggs or having to stand and cook for a large crowd of people. This is a perfect way to get some eggs. So I'm going to put you down here, let you look at this skillet or griddle, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So we got this griddle and it's hot. In the oven, I've got a pan of bacon grease. It's just sitting in here, just waiting to have some eggs cooked in it. We're going to add that to our skillet. Put that back in there. We don't need a whole hot. You can see it's still good and hot. Now let me grab me some eggs. I'm going to probably cook enough eggs for all of us. I don't know if you can see this beautiful platter over here, but there's them chocolate chip pancakes I made on the previous video, and there's the sausage. And let me show you this bacon that comes out of the oven. Is that not the most beautiful, perfect bacon? I just love making it in the oven, and it's not greasy. It's just perfect for you. So let's get these eggs in here. We're going to add probably about 8 eggs to this griddle. And they're trying to pop me and get me pretty good. And this is doing a mass amount of fried eggs without having to stand here all day long and flip. Now, if you've got somebody that likes theirs hard, this might not be the... I have to count. Let's do a little bit more. That's one over there is trying to go over. Let's just do one more. I got the small griddle, this one. I have a bigger griddle. I think I can get one more over here. In the corner. In the corner. Let's put it in the corner. You get in the corner, Mr. Egg, because you is bad. And of course, I got overzealous and it flipped over. Grammy Nene egg right there. So we're going to let those cook like that for a minute. Let me put my eggs back in the refrigerator. Now, my grandma used to stand there with the skillet and she would say, "How you want your eggs?" And she'd fix all that. But sometimes it's just good. I'm going to put some pepper on that. We're going to reach in here with the other hand. A little salt on them. And we're going to let them cook right there for a minute. And when they start cooking, like I said, you got to make sure you got a seasoned skillet because these won't come out later. But this skillet's been seasoned, and then I put some bacon grease in there. I got 8 eggs in there. That's what I'm cooking because I'm cooking for about 4 people this morning. And my husband will eat a few more. And I got one that don't like eggs at all. But I'm frying these and getting them good, and then I'm going to finish these in the broiler. Now I want to tell you something that I have found out. The broiler, when you put eggs inside the oven, it does something to them. Whoa, I got some smoke coming out there. I forgot to take this bacon pan out when I put the broiler on. So let's take this over here to the stove. To the stove. Kind of just let that... Woo-wee, Grammy Nene's trying to cook up some bacon grease in the oven, and that ain't a good thing. That's call 911 because there's a fire in the kitchen. All right, so these are about ready to go in the oven. So, as you can see, the white around the edges are cooked, and we want a perfect over easy egg where the white's all done, but the yellow is running. So let's put these in here. Like I said, I got a little overzealous because usually I use a little bit bigger griddle. Now let's turn off our heat here. Those are in a broiler, 500-degree broiler oven that was already preheated. Let me grab me a rag. I may set the fire alarm on because, like I said, I told you. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I'm testing the fire alarm here this morning. I'll be right back. It ain't breakfast if we ain't causing a fire, let me tell you. Well, the ones that were still sleeping ain't sleeping no more. So, I got them all up. It's about time to have some breakfast. Anyway, I got those eggs finishing in a broiler. And don't forget to take your bacon grease out when you turn your boiler on. See, I make these mistakes because I'm teaching. I'm teaching you guys how not to do things. Nobody's perfect and everybody's going to make a mistake. I think it's good to set the fire alarm off at least once a month. That way you know it's working. And your family's safe. I don't think that's the fire marshal's recommendations. But while we're waiting, let me show you this beautiful plate of pancakes, sausage, and bacon up close. Ain't that just beautiful? Then we're going to have some eggs. And I may make a few pieces of toast. We're not going to have biscuits this morning because that's already a lot of bread. I'm going to make some toast in the oven. It's going to be delicious, y'all. It's going to be delicious. Let me check these eggs. These eggs are about ready to pull out. It's that quick. It takes maybe 4 minutes from start to finish. 4 minutes from start to finish. Unless you have to fight with the fire alarm, then that might be another 30 seconds. Just thought I'd put that in there. So, like I said, sometimes some stuff happens. I just leave it on there because I am me and I'm not going to be anything different. I set the fire alarm off this morning. I do that sometimes. All right, I'm just gonna pull these eggs out. I'm gonna put you down so you can see the magic of what happens when you pull these eggs out of this oven. They are done, but I won't, Grammy Nanny don't want to get burnt, so I'm going slow. Look at those eggs. Can you see those eggs? And I don't want to put them back on the hot burner because they're pretty much done. And then what I do is I serve them on a platter, and then if you got a person that wants 1 egg, 2 eggs, you got them on here. So I'm gonna get my spatula here, and I'm gonna try to get one of them off of here, a couple, so you guys can see. I don't want to break those yellows because that was the whole purpose of putting them in there, so that the yellows would come out. I like to have them on a platter of 2, but I want to show you. Look how thick and fluffy the whites of those eggs are. You don't always get that in a skillet. I'm just telling you, when you do them on top of the stove, you don't get it. And you don't have to flip these. You put them in there once. They're a no-fail over easy egg in the oven. And I don't know, this is my favorite egg. I'm not going to say it tasting different, but there's just something about the white of that egg being so fluffy that makes these so good. There's one in the middle that's a little bit more softer. I'm going to leave it in that skillet for just a little bit longer. I'm going to pull the rest of these out where they'll quit cooking. And I serve them on a platter like that at the table. That's how I do it. And we don't leave nothing in there. And that's how you do it. That's Grammy Nene over easy finish in the oven fried eggs. You need to try it. I promise you. It's a game changer in the way that those egg whites taste. They just fluff up in the oven. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day and try this. God bless. One thing I wanted to add about my fried eggs, if you want them cooked hard, you just leave them in there a little bit longer. Cooks them up just perfect. So if you want to over hard, over easy, over medium, that's up to you. These are probably, some of these are over medium and some of them are over hard, over medium, over easy. So, but I just wanted to add that to that because I didn't say that. Sometimes you just gotta let people know. If you like a hard egg where the yellow is completely done, then you just leave them in there till the yellow's done. But try them in the oven. They're delicious. Y'all have a blessed day. God bless you.